basket. I actually picked a bunch of stuff out of the garden today, and we did a few things. And I'm going to take my basket along because I have a feeling I'll find a few things that we missed. I had my boys pick beans for me. They weren't too happy about that. And they didn't pick any peas, so I know I'll have to do that. And I picked the squash because they didn't pick the squash. Surprise! Just kidding. I think they just didn't see it. It was hard to see today. So, I'll get you started on my garden tour, and then we'll see what we collect along the way. Kind of excited. I'm hoping for cucumbers. Let's go! Alright. The first thing, I don't know if you can tell real well, I have my tomatoes tied up. Well, some of them anyway. I ran out of fence posts. Surprise! So I'm hoping my dad can find a few more fence posts and then I can put the rest of them up. But oh my goodness, what a difference it makes to be able to walk through the rows. Wish I'd done it so much sooner, but we've had such issues with getting enough fence posts. So as you can see, it's just mine that are up on the one side, and then I have a few on the other side. I think I need like 5 or 6 more posts on the other side to finish that row up. And then my poor mom's tomatoes need to be put up. She doesn't have any up. But man, once that's in, it's going to make a huge difference to be able to walk down that row. Because right now it's like trip, step, stumble all over the tomatoes. So it'll be nice and gnarly. Corn? I was going to look today and see. I don't think the corn's ready. It's really close. Look at the tassels. It's got to be close. I'm so excited for the corn. My boys were kind of hoping for corn today, but it doesn't look like I have any. But we're getting closer. So let's get going and see. I want so bad to eat corn. I know it's not ready though. The silk has to be brown and dry. Oh wow, look, my pumpkin's coming out. I should probably toss it in. I'd hate for my dad to accidentally mow my pumpkin. I don't think he would want to do that either. The point is, you plant the pumpkins by the corn, see? And then they go in the corn. Helps with the weeds and all that kind of jazz. Alright, so my other ones. Oh wow, I think almost all the corn's tasseled now. Cool. Alright. Over here, let's see. I thought I told my boys to come over here and get these plants to go up. But doesn't look like that worked out well. I think I'll probably have to do that when I come next time. But everything seems to be growing nicely. I think these are centers here. Oh, whoa! Look how big those things are. I think my first one I transplanted died, but wow. I can't wait to see what these things do. And it's the first time I've done them, so oh, look, the watermelon's trying to come over here. I'm back, Mr. Watermelon. Go back up there. There. Let's see. Looks to be a cucumber, but no cucumbers on it yet. Ugh, squash bugs. Excuse me. No more squash bugs. I stepped on them. I'm sure that's barely making a dent, but makes me feel better anyway. Don't see any beans yet, but they're definitely growing well. Let's go down this row, because I can see there's a few that need to. See, they get tangled up in each other. Give it back. There we go. You can stick them in here. Stick that one over there. I'm not. Oh, there it is. Stick it over in there. Now stay there. Don't come back over. Hopefully that works. Most of them aren't together, so I think this is the row that actually might need some weeding. I'll have my boys do that when I come next time. Whoops. All these weeds. Good grief. My dad needs to mow that. Still looking good. Here's another one that needs a little bit of weeding. This one obviously needs to be reminded where to go. Let's see. I thought I'd moved this over here the other day. There we go. Let's see, here's some more. Let's do that for today. At least it's moved over a little bit. Hoping I only have 2 more weeks of the potatoes because they're blossoming. Once they start to die back, I'll just dig them. I don't mind if I get smaller potatoes so much. I just need the garden space. That's where I plan to put my broccoli and stuff, so. Alright. See. Ooh. I knew there'd be stuff over here. There's some squash. Funny looking one. Let's see. I don't think there's any more. Just those 3. And let's see. These are the peppers. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything on them yet. I don't see anything. They're just green. And lima beans, actually under the name. And some more peppers. And Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, and squash. I'm gonna pull this weed. Come here, weed. There we go. That one doesn't need to be on there. It'll die there. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at all these squash bugs. Wow. Wow, wait. Looks like the mother load of squash bugs. They're now dead. Wow, that was a lot of them. I don't think I've ever seen that many in one spot before. There's a bunch more too. I came the other day and burned a bunch. There. I'm sure I didn't get them all. Oh good, there's some squash over here. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, how exciting. I'm gonna leave the other one on there. I like them a little bit bigger. Yum! I knew I was gonna find some of those. Alright, I'll show you what we did over here. We put some mulch around the flowers. My sons need to put more on there. I tried to tell them they needed to, and they're like, that's funny! Yeah, we'll get them next time. Here you can see I tied up the tomatoes. See? There's 6 in each row. I'm hoping next time I can do the next 2 or 3 rows, each time do some, and then eventually be all done up. This is the cherry tomatoes. So my seed didn't come up, so I'll have to have a few extra at home for the slots that didn't make it. This one, like that one. Ah, it's okay. Sometimes that happens if I don't get the plastic rolled back. Let's see, here's another one. I almost think this one got missed. No, they have one in it. Let's see about this one. Oh no, these are the 3 that my son said he accidentally did and didn't put them in. That's fine because I have some more at home to stick in there. And then these are the 2 that he said he didn't do, so. And I have those at home. See, got the leeks. It's kind of weird. It looks like things are grass. I believe this is broccoli. Either that or it's cabbage. It's one of those 2. Some peas. The few there. They aren't blossoms. Some have blossoms. Like some. Here's one I can actually eat. Yum. But most of them aren't quite ready yet. Oh, wait, here's one. Oh, here's my cilantro. Look at that. I think I need to find a scissors. And my basil. I should probably cut that too. Oh wow, look at the dill. It's huge. Woohoo! I love dill. Or I love the smell anyway. But I wanted to make a coleslaw with it, so I should probably... Oh wow, look at my Swiss chard. That's the colored Swiss chard. It doesn't taste any different. It's just kind of prettier because I think it's called rainbow chard. It's like, oh, I love rainbow chard. Just because it's so pretty. It's different color. And that is actually some kohlrabi. Beets with kale. And then that is my fennel and my squash. You see way back there. I don't know if you can see it. I have my pumpkins behind there. And I have a couple of okra in the fennel where the fennel didn't come up. I put some okra. But there's some lettuce on the other side of the beets. Should probably pick that today. There's the tomato that thinks it owns the strawberry patch. See, look at that. No weeds in the strawberry patch. That was my mom. That was amazing. It was pretty bad. She's been faithfully out here pulling the weeds. Oh, it looks so much better. Let's see. My boy says they picked beans, but let's see. Those are you can see the asparagus beans. They're still climbing. I still need to get my stuff up there. And there's a row of peas in there. Should probably check those. And then that's some beets or some radishes and carrots with a little bit of lettuce on the one side. I don't know if there's any in there at the moment, but let's check the beans. Haha, found some. Beans are so hard to pick. I always think you pick them all and then you can send somebody out behind you and then there's like 50 you didn't see. But this is weird. This year's weird because my beans, I planted them 3 times, literally. And they didn't come up except for these few plants. I think I probably have 8 plants. It's so strange. So all I'm getting is like a handful enough to eat, which is fine because I have regular pole beans that just aren't. Well, I got a lot of beans here, so anyway, I have a lot of pole beans that I'm just gonna end up. That's gonna be my bean crop for the year, and these ones are a little earlier. That's why I plant both. But I hate picking these because I have to kneel down to pick them. I'd rather stand up and pick beans. But since these come earlier, I plant them so I get them earlier. Alright, so I stopped the video so I could pick all these peas and beans. Look at that. Like half a basketful. And the peas were delicious. I found a lot more peas than I expected. Anyway, so let's finish up the garden tour. This I need to take care of. It has some lettuce, and then if you can tell, they're starting to bulb up the well, I always forget what those kohlrabies. There you go. I know what they are, but I forget. And you can see the lettuce is bolting there. It's got some more Swiss chard, some okra growing, and then in there is some lettuce. No, not. It's carrots, I believe, in there. But I really need to go through and straighten out. Pulled some weeds out of here this morning. This is my squash. And I really need to go through, do the last few, because they're pretty much done. But as you can see, this is my onion rows. And look, they're almost done. So I'm hoping, because I have a bunch of stuff that's going to be ready to come in the garden in 2 weeks. Let's see, all my cole crops for the winter for the fall. So I'm going to pull the onions and plant them in there. And look, I have more flowers. See, I told you I had more than the pink ones. I have yellow now. Yellow and pink, and they're so beautiful. You can see the kale. I'm not going to pick the kale this week, but I'll probably pick it next time I come out. But I can't wait to eat that. And look. This is like my very favorite flower. And look. I have some blossoms. I'm so excited. This is like my favorite flower. Oh, there's another one right there. I don't know why that one is there or that one is there. I planted it with something else and didn't know it apparently. But I'm happy to see them. Alright. Forget which crop this is. I'm not sure. I guess I'll find out. There's a couple in there. Just remember what I planted. There's some more of my Swiss chard. I don't need any today or I'd pick it. Should look and see. I have a squash in here. Look at that. Make sure I get it. And here we go. I don't know if there's any more or not. So I have 2 plants in here. I don't see any in there. Right? I might see them. Hold on. Yeah, but it's too small, so never mind. Maybe next time. But then there's some more lettuce, but it's kind of, most of my lettuce is now growing out and up. So I'm probably gonna have to pull it out and start all over, unfortunately. So sad. I love my lettuce. And the okra, it's still taking its sweet time. I need to warn her if it's going to do anything. But we'll see. I know it likes hot and it's getting pretty warm, so hopefully it'll take the hint. Come on, okra, move. This is my marigolds, and they do smell awesome when you bump up against them. But anyway, thanks for taking the tour with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.